Welcome back everyone to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel. I am your host Zeus, and it is another shit game time this time. That's a good one, isn't it? What have we got this time? Hey, 4 times in a 5 times. I better stop saying time, haven't I? Right, what have we got on this occasion? Scalextric, obviously modelled by the famous Scalextric toys that we had back in the day when I had one, I think in the early 80s. Yeah, you set it up in your front room. You got your little remote control, you put the car on it after you've done your track, you keep the fire button down, and it just whizzes around and you get bored with it within about 10 minutes. Anyway, who was it requested by? Oh, YouTuber Northlander. Hello mate, how you doing? I hope you are doing fine, and thank you very much for your request. And I'm suddenly humming, I got into my ear then, the Chain by Fleetwood Mac. That's what that tune was, if you probably don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Who is it released by? Published by Leisure Genius. Programmed I should say, and music done by the same bloke, Andrew Bradley. That's all I know. I think it's just one go. 1985 for £9.95 price tag. That is £30 in today's money. That's a lot for 1985. Pretty hit and miss. The reviews, on the forums. Some like it, some hate it. Very much like Marmite. But for me, I've never played it, so there's no time like the present, is there? Right, what do we got to do here? And I've got to say immediately, I do not like that grey background. Commodore 64. Well, I've owned mine since 1988, my Commodore 64C, and I've always despised the colour palette on it. These bloody mustard yellows and washed out blues and greys. It's just... I don't know what the designers were thinking. Anyway, right, Zeus. I don't want a 2-player game. Do you have to play a 2-player game? What if you don't want a 2-player game? Shitty. Do you have a joystick? Yeah. Do you have a joystick player 2? Do you have a joystick player 2? No, I don't. Right, no, okay. Design circuit, no, that looks, it's probably easy, but I can't be bothered. Load track, I haven't saved one. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, we'll just start off with that one, shouldn't we? Yes. Race. 5. Number of laps, no, 1, just in case it's really bad. What do you do? Enter? Enter. Oh, blimey, look how small that play area is. Right, come on then. Now we've got to wait for all this, have we? So I'm guessing I'm the red one. Christ, that's like looking through a letterbox, isn't it? Up, is it? Up, there we go. Oh, what a lame engine noise. Okay. If you keep your finger off the joystick, the speed doesn't drop. That's unusual. Most racers do. If you let go of the up position or the fire button, the speed will fall down. But not in this game. And that is a horrible sounding skid noise. That really is lame. That'll clear your earwax, that will. Is that the best sound effect you could have come up with, pal? That's very tinny. Horrible. Come on, move. Well, I'm guessing this is only really ideal in 2-player mode, because in 1 player there's nothing to do. You're not racing against anything apart from a player 2, which isn't even playing. So you've got to have a mate with you, haven't you? It's not a game you can really play on your own. I mean, if you did, there's no real challenge. There's no time limit. There's no cars to race against. It's just complete the circuit. Well, we've got the long stretch now. I can see my blue blob on the red track. Tells you where I am. And yeah, this is like not interesting at all. This is, like you said, this is kind of like a very poor man's pit stop too, isn't it? Oh, slow down. There we go. Oh, I mean, it's responsive. It does move when you want it to. Sharp corners. Come on, move. There we go. Right, coming up one more corner, and that'll be the race done. I wonder if I finish first. Should we crash into it? Yeah. And I still won. I'm won even though I'm dead. Yeah. That's it, is it? Let's see what next we do. And it goes back to, that's it. So what do we do now? Another race? No. Design circuit? No. Load track? No. Can we pick a different track? Oh, okay. Alright, let's try no then. Oh, alright, okay, that's good. At least you get different tracks. No, let's go through some of them. No. Oh God, it's all washy. All the colours are blue and greys. No. Extremely washed out. It's like you've had a picture that's been in the sun. The sun has been directed at it for days and weeks. Sunsets. They're just hitting that colourful picture of yours. All the colours start to fade. Very washy. I don't know what that is now. Well, you get enough courses, I'll give you that. Detroit. Let's go for Detroit. 5. And number of laps 1. Enter. Oh, you're shitting me. Look at it. The bloody background's exactly the same. So everywhere is a blue sky with white fluffy clouds, is it? And absolutely nothing on the sides, no obstacles. And let's face it, if this was actually you looking on a Scalextric set, he was actually taking a first person view of a Scalextric, the road would be black and the background would be most likely either your living room or your come on then, or your bedroom, because that's where most of us set up our Scalextric sets. Unless you've got a mansion, Scalextrics can be quite boring, because most of us, you know, you can only do it in a big oval. Well, not a big oval, just an average oval shape, which it just goes round and round, and after a while you get really bored with it. You can have like 100 Scalextrics box sets and stitch them all together to make a massive interesting course. And Scalextrics wasn't cheap back in the 80s. Do they still sell much of it now? I guess they do. Scalextrics, they still sell it? I wouldn't know. I don't remember owning mine very long, or playing with mine very long. I think I had more fun with my Firefox F7 LCD tabletop game, which I still own, I might add. Did a long play of that on my channel if you want to check that out. Great LCD game that was, by Grandstand. Was it Grand Slam? No, it was Grandstand. So, what have we found out so far? I assume all the courses are like this, the same backgrounds. You're racing against your own, unless you've got a friend playing with you. You've got no challenge as such. just going to load up one more course. I just want to see if they are all the same, just different bends. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Oh, right. Of course I'm first, because you can't play the game with one player, can you? It literally is a game you have to have a friend playing with you. Right, let's check out one more course and probably call it a day, because I can't really show you much more of this game. It's the same stuff. So another race, let's just say no to that. No. No. Don't want to design the course. No. Obviously design the course, you can use an arrow and then place your bits and all that stuff. Brazil, no. Well, we ain't going to play this one, but let's just see what it looks like. No, let's do one different. Let's just see what that one is. Yeah, all right, we'll go with that one. Yes. 5, 1. Boom. Come on then. Oh, lo and behold, look at those backgrounds. Not seen them before, have we? Well, that's it. I think we've seen enough, isn't it? It's the same. It's just a different course. You have to have a friend play with you. You can't play it in one game, player mode. And if you did, there's no challenge at all. You're not avoiding anything. You're not crashing into anything. There's no time limit. So it's boring. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more fun for two of you playing this, because you're racing each other. There's a purpose then. But in one player, absolutely pointless. So 2 player, there's a purpose. 1 player is pointless. And yeah, with a great big display unit at the bottom there, that leaves half of the screen available for viewing. Now both of them are split into 2 naturally, because it's a one-on-one racing game, a bit like Lotus 1. Yeah, on the Amiga that is. No, it's too expensive for 1 player. Imagine you're an only son or an only kid, and you ask for this game, and your dad's out or your dad's working and things like. Who are you going to play this with? It's boring. You got to have a friend. You'll have to wait till after school to play with your friend or something. There's much better games than this in 1985. I mean, didn't Pole Position come out on the Commodore 64 by then? Of course it did. I'd stick with that. No, yeah, you're right, mate. For the price tag, nearly a tenner, that's disgraceful. Well, disgraceful, but yeah, it's very subpar, isn't it? It's very, yeah, it's not impressive. That's too expensive. £10. Nah, don't buy that. I'm sorry. As I said, some people really liked it. I'm surprised. Other people's, not surprisingly, said it's crap. Somebody says, wonderful racing game which you can make any type of track, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there is that element, and you can check your tracks out, but you really need someone to play it with. Otherwise, there's just no actual challenge. You get bored with it. So the price tag has done it no favour at all. I do like the fact you can design your own tracks, though. That's very good. So all in all, the engine noise is lame as well. That's terrible noise. Yeah, I'm going to give it a... What are we going to give that on the shitometer? I'm going to give that a... Taking into account, seems to be quite a few people like it, and at the same time, quite a few people don't. It's either one or the other. So I'm going to find a middle ground here. I'm going to go with a shit rating of 73 shits. I'm going with that. 73 shits for Scalextric on the Commodore 64. Let me know in the comments below whether you agree with me or not, or let me know in the comments anyway what you think of this game. Did you own it? Did you play it? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Let us know. Speak up. But Judge Zeus the Deuce, gives that 73. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Yes. And some of you have asked me, am I going to premiere these shit game times? Now, I think so, because I think some people like to get together live, and even though it's not live, for me, I've already pre-recorded these, but sometimes I sit in and watch your live feed. But I think it's more fun now as well to have it going out streamed on live, so many of you can probably just get together and chat together if you feel like doing that, as opposed to just leaving the odd comment below. It's up to you though. I think it's better being premiered at shit game time. That's what I'm going to do now. Every 7:30 on the Friday is have it every shit game time premiered on a live stream. Except for I won't be live, I'll be, yeah, the actual game will be recorded already. I'll just be standing by enjoying it with you. Anyway, let me know what you think of this game below in the comments. Yes, please join me again next week for another shit game time. Don't forget to bring those requests forward. There's not such a waiting list now, so there's a chance to get your ones in, so you don't have to wait too long. And let's judge Zeus do the rest. So yeah, the video will pop up in the top left at any moment, along with 3 random shit game times for you to check out. You might enjoy them. Well over 300 now, and still climbing. There's a lot of games out there that are still worthy of being flushed down the poop tube into the vault of shitness in the shit game times of series. So bring them forward. Until next time, take care of yourselves, everyone. Zeus out of Shitsville.